Afternoon, folks. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. We are going to take a look. Something a little different today. We're going to take a look at Foster's Premium. And it never told me what it was till I went to the web page. But I'll read what it tells you. We'll read what it says on the can. Over 125 years ago, during the summer of 1888, I guess, the Foster brothers gave the thirsty people of Melbourne, can't call it Melbourne, they get mad, their first taste of true refreshment. Okay, so founded in Australia, brewed in the USA, celebrated worldwide, Premium, Australia's famous beer brand, that is true. Everybody thinks Foster's when they think of Australian beer. I live in Arizona, and I have been to the Grand Canyon more times than I'm willing to recount. And there's a hotel there. There's a really nice bar underneath, and a lot of times the travelers from overseas will stay in that hotel. Tavis, I think. Tavis House. And, there we go. And, a lot of times they're Aussies, and Aussies are fun to drink with. Really, really good, fun people. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the pour and play some music to piss off Screwtube. This is Dramarama. What are we going to do in honor of Earth Day? This is like their Earth Day song. So, 2 minutes and we will be back. I think that's enough of that, although they are one of my favorite bands. I do like Dramarama. A really good band out of Jersey, if I remember correctly. And the video has scenes of New Jersey in the background, smokestacks and pollution and shit. It's like anywhere else anymore. Anyway, she does have a really, really nice, rich copper color. That's a plus. Nose isn't bad, super light, nothing to write home about. Not overly complex. Foster's Premium Ale, thanks for finally telling me it's an ale, fuckers. Brilliant copper color. Its brilliant copper appearance sits beneath an enormously foamy head. Oh, not lying, it did. Caramel and fruit aroma. A nicely balanced maltiness accentuated by rich caramel notes and a slightly sweet character. Smooth caramel finish. Foster's Premium Ale is 5.5% alcohol by volume with a brilliant copper color that delivers a rich, earthy beer drinking experience. I don't even say I say experiment because I'm from the East. Experience with a smooth caramel finish. And so, this is brewed in the US of A. Oh, here it is. 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces, ale with caramel color. Oh, wonderful, because I wanted cancer. Brewed and packaged under the supervision of Foster's Brands Limited by Oil Can Breweries in Fort Worth, Texas. Consumer questions: 1-888-743-7777. Union made, recyclable aluminum. And then it gives you all the government bullshit warnings about why it's bad to drink beer, because, as we know, if you drink beer, you might start thinking about things when you've got your feet up out back trying to dump all the chaff and chatter out of your friggin' brain finding the signal. Sure as hell don't want you to do that anymore. Anyway, let's give it a Biden. Again, a light beer nose, a little malty. Smells okay. I mean, it's not anything knocking me over by its massive complexities and its mutts and smotes. Smells like a nice beer. Does smell a little sweet though. I'm not big on sweet beers. Salud. Let's slip it a tongue. You know, we are gentlefolk. We do have to kind of do that stuff. So. Not bad. Not super heavy on flavor. I don't have the therm out here. I have to order a new one. So I didn't bother to pull the old meat thermometer out. That's getting a little beat up too. I should order another one of those. The initial hit. She comes in, she fills the mouth, but we're not talking a whole super lot of flavor here. Looks like she's going to be a super fast beer, though. Comes in, fills the entire interior cavity, so nothing in the buccal zones, nothing extra dental. Not really anything sublingually. Everything sits on the tongue and the roof of the mouth. I will give them malty and a bit of the caramel. Dry, which is nice. You can feel it on the inside of your teeth. Dries right out. Not a horrible beer. I've actually never had this before. She goes in, she goes down nice and easy. As dry as she is inside the intradental zones, when she hits the back of the throat, she's not as dry. She's just a little bit more, the flavor's a little more residual on the back end. And, oh, scusi. The flavor, ooh. Well, it's gassy. And it's not like I didn't try and pour the gas out of the beer. Flavor hits the back of the throat, kind of lingers. She's still dry, but a little dirty. But it's not at all unpleasant. It's actually a really, really nice beer. Now, if they told me they weren't using any GMO bullshit in here and using glyphosate to dry out the ingredients, I'd have a lot more confidence in it. But it's made by Oil Can Breweries out of Texas, and I don't know jack shit about them. All right, I'll look, you people. Oy, for what you're paying. Oy, you're killing me here. You guys have a webpage? Oil Can Breweries, Fort Worth, Texas. Part of the beer syndicate. Beers that aren't made where you think they are. The Disneyland of breweries. Okay. I'm actually kind of good with that as long as you're not touching little kids. It doesn't tell me whether or not this is pickle beer returns. No, thank you. No. Freaks. No. No. Again, chili beer is funny because you give it to people and they're like, oh, it's hot. Ain't even fucking Mexican ketchup, folks. Doesn't tell me whether or not it is a GMO product. And it pisses me off. But it is what it is. Oh well. Nice, clean, light. This would be a good summer beer. 5.5, she's not going to put you on your tail, or on your can, as it were. Even as she warms up a little, the flavor profile is still centered directly in the middle of the mouth. The tongue picks up a little more of the... See, the malt isn't crackery, though. It's malty. It's sweet. It's not crackery. You do pick a little more of the caramel up. Yeah. Is it a good beer? It ain't a bad beer. Would I order this beer? Depends. Would I buy this beer again? I don't know. Yeah, Doc, I'm only having one or two after work. Maybe. I am actually going to poke around and see what I can find out about whether or not Foster's is a GMO product. And if it is not, like we know everything brewed by Asahi or Sapporo, I think it was Asahi, out of Japan, Kirin, right? They own Kirin? Peroni? Anyway, I think it's Asahi Brewing. It's non-GMO and hasn't been since the 90s, so come by to them. Not bad, so g'day for the Australians, and since this is brewed in Texas, yippee-ki-yay. I will catch you folks on the next one. I would give this beer, it's not overly flavorful, do not fool yourself. It's a good non-beer drinker's beer. Even now, as she warms up a little more, it gets a little more tart on the back end. Ain't a bad beer. Ain't a great beer. I give this beer 3.754. Only for the drinkability. If I found it on tap, would I drink it, provided I was confident that it wasn't trying to kill me? Yes. So let's give it a 4. Plus, Texas, where that guy should take his no muffler vehicle with him. Just saying, folks, when the zombie apocalypse hits, there's so many people that, I thought he was a zombie. I didn't know zombies couldn't drive cars without mufflers, like jackasses. So no my yacht, man. Anyway, thanks for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here, folks. Love you. You are my people. I always want you to be the big three. Happy, healthy, safe. Also, because, you know my boy PV, honorable. It's not that hard. Just don't do shady shit. Dutiful. Knock out what needs to be knocked out, especially now that we're rolling into this nightmare hellscape that's coming up. It's coming. Yeah, you want to be on top of your shit, so dutiful. Honorable. Dutiful. I think it was virtuous, although virtuous is kind of like honorable. I don't remember what the other one is. Those were his 3 he threw on the end. And he's a good man, so. He's my rebel brother from another mother. I got a lot of those for some reason. For some reason, I get along really well with folks from the South. Probably because they're so goddamn nice, and then they're like, well, he's a crazy Yankee. Yeah, pretty much. Thanks for coming by, putting some eyeballs on. I will catch you on the next one. The next one's going to be the blue can. So we did the green can. The blue can comes with stories. So we will do the blue can for the next time. It's sitting in the refrigerator now. And I'll catch you then. Skol.